cold steel ready, no room for goodbyes. Broken dreams on a rusted old trail. Dust in my boots, I ain't here to fail. Heart's racing wild, breath hanging thin. One wrong step and it's back to where you've been. The stakes are high, no second chance. You ride or you fall, this life ain't a dance. There ain't no saving, no safe ground. Just crack those spurs and battlegrounds. Lord, every stumble carves a name. Light that torch and stake your claim. Lord, no rest for the wicked. Ride hard or lay low. There ain't no checkpoint down that road. Hold your steel, let the fire rise in your chest. One shot, one life. Now fight like the best. Fade to black, nah, I ride again. Scars on my soul and a storm in the wind. Ghosts of the past try to take their toll, but I saddle up strong with a burning soul. Thunder rolls in the heat of the fight. Cold sweat grips when it cuts just right. You're done, says fate, but I ain't through. Cause I was born to lose and still ride true. Rise from dust to flame. Through blood and blame. In the still we forge our name. In pain, in flame. Lord, ain't no saving, no safe ground. Just crack those spurs and battleground. Lord, every stumble carves a name. In pain, in flame. No rest for the wicked. Ride hard or lay low. There ain't no checkpoint down that road. Hold your steel, let the fire rise in your chest. One shot, one life. Now fight like the best. No rest, no peace. Just glory or grief.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We got a live audience here tonight. Hopefully you guys out there are having a good day no matter what you are up to. At least we have confirmed my volume is actually going out. We have started numerous streams where it's like, you know, everybody's like, we can't even hear you. And it's like, turns out I was muted the whole time, but not tonight. Tonight, and we're jumping back into No Rest for the Wicked. We are leveling up my mage today. Now, I have already gone in and transferred all the wonderful gear. Might as well just jump into the game, show you guys what is happening. We'll see how much heckling my wife gives us off camera tonight. So you're graced by a very beautiful woman who's very camera shy, and that's perfectly fine. All right, so like I said, I have an XP kind of guided build in this regard. So that's one of the things we tested out. We exalted all the XP bonuses, and so I have ended up just creating this character that was once a hardcore character, is now no longer a hardcore character. Met her fate very, very quickly in that previous run. And so now I have the wonderful gear. Actually, I can probably increase the game volume. There we go. Y'all can get that beautiful game volume. Let me know if the balance or the audio gets a little off. I need to come up with some settings to make kind of these quick changes. But if you take a look, I've got a everything EXP gemmed, slotted, and an exalted golden band. So it's given me an additional 50% experience as I go and level and unlock all the different ichors and things like that to really kind of unlock all the power for this build. this is going to help out dramatically. And then ultimately, once hitting that beautiful level 30 cap, we're going to go from there. This is also the multiplayer waiting room. We are waiting for multiplayer, the co-op, to drop. It's been real quiet, and there's actually some developments going on behind the scenes. I do think we'll probably start to hear more as it starts to get closer. I am still anticipating sometime in September, maybe October. It really just depends on if it's ready. And we want it to be ready. People want a good multiplayer experience. If they step into it, it's going to not end up being fun. Tonight we were streaming on red, purple, and green. So thank you for wherever you're watching. We got Trip in chat, and also Iceman saying game giveaway ? Yes, we will be giving a copy of this game away with today's stream. If you want to enter, the entry period is over on the Twitch chat. You just need to type in command wicked. And if you want to get over there, you haven't done it, you can type in command purple. You can type in command green. I've been working on the commands, so hopefully to make things easier for people to find. Have I tried Battlefield 6, the beta? I haven't. I've heard lots of good things. And it's, do we know when that's set to come out? Because, like, at the end of the day, I've never played a Battlefield game. Maps are too small, Joey says. Honeymoon is strong with this one. I think a lot of people are just looking for something to satisfy them rather than, than from the yearly Call of Duty, effect. I love that they added XP to the gathering of this. But yeah, so tonight, again, we're playing on that. We're going to give away a copy of the game. I was trying to see if I could find a way to give a copy where it was in the green chat. But I don't have that ability just yet. Maybe one day that will happen. The reason why ends up being, and this is ridiculous. So I am now a new Twitch partner, and I should also open up the Discord lines. If anybody, like my friend Yamron in chat, wants to come hang out, everybody's welcome to come hang out. I got $1.75 just for streaming on, as a Kick partner. That wasn't like support or anything. So, Kick is, as long as they're going to be writing those checks, well, it would be more if I was only on the green platform. I'm not intending on doing that. A multiplayer should be here maybe about, I'm estimating about 6 weeks. Sir, I want to say Sir Blade, but it's Sir Ribble. Scribble. Oh, good. Thank goodness I got my pronunciator. Chief pronunciator. Like my chief pronunciation. I'm trying to think of
Pronunciation officer, the CPO.
The CPO is here, baby.
What's up, Brian?
Good, man. How have you been, dude? I've missed talking with you. I was generally curious.
I've been okay.
Like, yeah. Hey, how's the? Have you were in the process of maybe getting a new job or like?
Yeah, I've been working for about a few weeks now.
All right. How's that going?
It is tiring.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a cashier, part-time cashier, which is like it's what I want. It's fine. It's nothing like I was explaining to my parents.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause my mom, I have substantial student loans still.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Although I hit 5 figures last year at some point, so I think.
Snowball, man. Let's keep going, dude. You got this.
I'm getting there. So, but anyway, so my mom really wants me to pay off those student loans, and she's like, go for an office job because they pay more. And I was like, yes, they do. But at the same time, like, I look at the jobs and they're all like 1 out of 100 plus applications.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was running low on money. Like, I ran really low, lower than what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Uncomfortably low.
Like, yeah. Like, I was, my buttocks was clenched. So yeah, I just got a retail job, which are pretty steady. All my retail jobs I've left willingly. I've never been laid off or fired from one.
Yeah.
Knock wood. Yeah, it pays decent. Last paycheck, which was yesterday, was almost $400.
Yeah.
So that's some good money in my pocket.
The brother
tiring.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
just tiring,
for sure.
So
Yeah. Are you doing a lot of standing during that? And then Brothers like asked a real interesting question over at on Twitch. I would like to. But
actually, yeah, I do have something to say about that. No, I stand the whole time. I get like a 15-minute break sometimes, but I prefer not to take it. I just hate.
Oh, dude, I was the same way with like my first retail job was like at a Garden City, which is now like a home, whatever. Like it's just one of those home decor stores, and it's like we would just stand, and it's like I would be like, no, I'm gonna just work through like, and they're like, it's mandatory breaks. It's like, I don't want to take a break. I just want to get this done.
Well, my job is union, so which I'm kind of like mixed feelings about. But whatever. So brother Scrib, thoughts on AI taking jobs?
It's a massive concern.
So I did some research.
Yeah.
And it's actually over. It's what's the word? Not doomsaying. Fear mongering.
The bird.
Fear mongering.
I'm an AI optimist. I my wife is definitely a doomer when it comes to
research. If you look at actual research, like actual studies done in controlled settings, AI is a massive boon. Like it increases productivity like nobody's business
dramatically.
But if you look at it if you look at studies in real world settings, they either barely make a dent or they make it worse.
It can. Yeah, it's.
But so far, like almost all real world studies of AI have shown that it's not actually as big of a deal as people think it is. That it either marginally makes things better, or makes things the same, or even worse, or slower.
I'm in the camp, especially when it comes to like the AI tools and productivity, like you kind of said. And Julie gives me crap because like the song that opened, the starting whatever. Like I used AI, I wrote the song, and then I used AI to.
Right.
I will. If somebody wants to perform that, I will pay them for that.
I don't sing.
1 second. What's up? Yeah, I'm sure, but it's like I thought it'd be fun to have a song that opens up with the game that I'm playing. So anyway, my wife's AI doer. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Taking an effect within 10 years, UBI doesn't work.
What's that, babe?
Substantial research.
She says they're taking our jorbs.
Yeah, substantial research proves that UBI actually doesn't work at all. It actually makes things worse.
I wish it worked.
Yeah.
Like it's part of me is like, yeah.
In 10 years, no, I do not see any sort of thing happening like that.
I think that one of the things is
because what's happening is we're reaching the end of the S curve. Oh, wait a minute.
By the way, if you're on Twitch, make sure you type in Command Wicked, so that way you can be entered into the giveaway. We're going to give away another copy of the game. The reason why I've kind of moved that giveaway stuff to Twitch is because I can directly message the person. So there ended up being just a lot of time we would spend me trying to like, okay, let me confirm that it's you, because YouTube does not allow that. Which honestly, like, yeah, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
But it's like the thing with Twitch, I was like, it's got the tool, makes it easy, makes it much faster, so we don't spend a lot of time like, but you do have to be here to claim your prize. And also, if you guys wouldn't mind, and it's completely up to you, use Command Green and maybe go say hi on that platform. And I'm just generally curious as to what the outcome ends up looking like. I was blown away by the fact that the Green pays me literally just for going live. And I was like, man, that's a great free way to support. It's like, oh man, like, yeah. Oh, you don't need to. So just as a heads up. Let's see here. Yeah, the giveaway should be active. Let me just double check to make sure that in fact it is. I've got Iceman, James, and Brothers Crib entered into the giveaway.
Is it on Twitch or YouTube?
It's going to be on Twitch. And the reason it ends up being is like I can directly message. I can do a DM right to the person. It just is like, I was like, when I don't know why, but it was like accidental in a way where I was like, oh, we're on Twitch.
YouTube used to have those, and then they took them away.
They took them away. I think people were abusing it or something. And then
that's what I understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Zas? Thanks for the follow, man. So AI
is not. So we're reaching really close to the end of the S curve of this particular development phase of AI. It's faced at least 2 before this. And basically, it will take... I'm kind of in agreement with my brother. It's gonna take quantum computing to get more advanced in order for us to really get AI to where it should be. Because right now, all it is just a really fancy, or not even fancy, it's just a really big pattern recognition program. That's all it is.
Right. I think, like, for me, so what AI has given me the ability, and again, like, we rebranded the podcast channel, and I used AI to mock up some ideas so I could see it, and then I hired an artist to go and make the vector art and really make it look, like really kind of tweak it, right? Because it's like, I do think that art needs to have that human element. I'm not gonna, as an artist, as somebody who draws comics and does all these fun little things that has had their stuff trained to do the AI stuff. I think it's something that essentially will accelerate the art process, but we have to make sure we discipline ourselves to have that human element in play.
Well, you also have these, and they're going to be left behind. You have these people who are art purists, who basically will never use AI, and historically speaking, they have been left behind.
Yeah, the phrase, especially in development. So I'm going to talk about the software development element here in a second. Yeah. But in software development, the phrase ends up being is that you're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who knows how to use AI.
Yeah,
and
that's basically what it's.
And I've written services that allow you to basically provide it reports, and then it defines key metrics and things like that you might not. It's like I'm having the time of my life writing these AI tools in development, etc.
That's because I use AI for multiple things. Not to write, but to help me like with certain writing tasks.
Yeah.
Basically plotting. Not plotting, but just basically like basic plotting.
I've been wondering because I was like, I wonder if you could like have it like you write your story, right? And then you're like, hey, read my story and let me know, is there any plot holes? Like, is there something I'm missing?
I've done that.
Nice.
I've done that. I've asked it. I've actually asked. So I use Claude. Okay. I've asked it to do like complete analysis of my work. Like, what's it called? I've asked it to give me like, what are the flaws in the manuscript? Asked it even once, like, because AI will sometimes be very sycophantic. Like, it'll just like agree with you and like boost you up.
It glazes me like nothing else. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. And it's like, they're like, you're absolutely right. I did miss the fact that I needed to call that. I don't need to recreate the service that already existed. Like, yeah. What are you doing? You got to be in charge of it, though. You got to sit on top of it. Yeah. And for work, it's been great.
I asked Claude to give like a really brutally honest take, like a really brutal criticism of my first novel.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, wow, that's interesting. I don't even know where it is. I have like a bunch of chats open.
As somebody who's dyslexic, and it's like, it's like, oh, it has spell check. The thing I like about it is like, I'm like, here's what I did for this client. Help me make it nice and readable and understandable, because I'm not I'm not a writer,
Like one thing I did was like,
I mean, I kind of am, but not in the literal sense.
I asked it to analyze the speech patterns between these two characters. Turns out I have to differentiate the two better.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's fine. Like, that's easy to make. But like, I asked it, are there any plot holes? It brought up some, and I'm just like, well, these are things that are meant to be like left open.
Yeah. Steve's asking in chat though. He's like, are we going to see Pika co-op tonight? No, not yet. Like, we've probably got about 6 weeks. I like to be, and I'm not trying to be a dick here, but it's like I have been given some interesting information that I'm not allowed to share just yet. So I think people are going to overall be excited about what's coming. And so I don't have dates. I haven't been given any kind of dates. I'm just Brian, the developer, hearing what they are saying and I haven't put out a Wicked Weekly. I've been swamped, you know. It's like, and there hasn't been news, so it's like it's kind of like, well, like until there's news, I'm, you know.
So
I don't,
James says he asked a question on Twitter and got attacked. I mean, you asked about AI, so you're going to be attacked by ninnies.
dude,
I asked, can we use AI to allow us to hear the classic Disney voices for Mickey, Donald, and etc.? I said I would pay extra to get the original voices in the new cartoon. They descended on me like locusts.
Oh yeah.
Like
with
was,
anything online, there is a, I don't know.
so Twitter is a terrible place to ask questions, because
Excuse me.
especially like you get the really uppity types.
Ouch.
So I think we could. The issue would be to get them to be lively, right? Because AI voice work is very good, but it still has some issues. Like you can tell it's not exactly human, or not quite human, I should say. So I think it would not be. I think it should be done, or at least get. Or I mean, I would always prefer voice actors who can replicate the voices.
Yeah.
Bad comes to worse.
What's next Thursday, Iceman?
LE.
Yeah, LE. I was like, what is LE?
That is 21st.
Like, I know something's happening on September 21st. And
Last Epoch.
Last Epoch. Okay.
And PoE 2 hype to dwindle down a little bit. Okay.
The on September 21st, so Amazon's sending me a box. They can't tell me what's in the box. I'm not allowed to open the box until September 21st. So
it's a mystery box.
It's a mystery box. So I'm gonna fire that thing up. Well, I'm gonna take that day off work.
September 21st.
September 21st. It hasn't come yet. I'm assuming that it, you know, it'll come in here and, you know, like, you know,
whatever.
Late August, early, you know, September. They're like one
by the way,
stipulation. Yeah, go ahead.
Someone asked earlier if there are chance of us getting AI girlfriends. They're already here.
I honestly feel
they're
really concerned for
They're both
women.
men and women trying to get married to their AI boyfriends. So
I have
girlfriends.
Y'all. Anybody here a Futurama fan? I love Futurama. And
I haven't watched Futurama in a long time.
There is an episode where it's
the
like
Lucy Liu
the Lucy
episode?
Liu episode, where
Yeah.
it's like, well, why did we have to outlaw having sex with robots? And it's because literally all of human society collapses. Because it's like, why do you try to go and impress that girl? You don't, because you have like an always, you know, smoking hot robot, you know, girlfriend that never ages, always is there for your, like, I would think that at some point that would be also very kind of like drab or something like that, but I don't know, man. Like, as somebody
I've
who
heard the argument of like, why go through the hassle of dating and getting married when you can just have an AI girlfriend, like a robot girlfriend? And I was like, I want to have kids. Like, plus I prefer the organic nature of a woman. Like, yeah.
the organic nature of the woman, that is, yeah, there we go. That's how we go viral, everybody. A streamer, Ginger Prime, has and friend, organic nature of women.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how else would I describe it?
I would just say, like, you just prefer the natural, you know, like like just, I don't know, like non-artificial. I don't know. It's going to be hard because it's at the end of the day, like, human beings are the path of least resistance, right? So it's like, if it's like, wait a minute, why am I struggling? And I'm sure, like, every people will have preferences for sure, but
there was a survey done of Gen Z, and like a substantial number of them would rather date an AI romantic other than like an actual person, and I find that very saddening.
yeah. Oh, dude, it's like as a divorcee, James says, I will say AI girlfriend's a lot cheaper and should not be dismissed. I'm sorry
Fair
about your
enough.
divorce, buddy. Like that
That
sucks.
sucks about your divorce. But I mean, if it goes well, it can't get any better. I think, at least.
That's the hope. Rearrange some of these windows a little bit.
The issue for me with having an AI girlfriend is they don't. How do I explain it? They don't love me for who I am. They love me because they're programmed to love me.
Well, how hard is it going to
Right.
be to suppress that? You know, like I'm sure after like you have your fun,
there are things
that there's going to be that just like
everyone's different, right?
Right.
I mean, there are people, men and women, who are trying to marry their AI, boyfriend or girlfriend, right? I saw one earlier yesterday or today about a woman who wants to marry her Chat GPT boyfriend.
yeah,
I'm just like, have fun with that.
they love you
but-
because you pay a subscription fee.
Right, that's my point. It's like,
But then
I'd
if we were
rather
going to be
earn-
derogatory towards women, it's like, isn't that what's the difference?
Yeah. This is like,
This
I'd
is a
rather
joke.
Earn it.
This is a joke.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just
Streamer
my
Ginger Prime.
said women.
Real women are like a subscription service.
I mean, basically, to a degree.
I think it's funny when my kids are like, wait, things cost money? And I always look at them, I say, everything costs money.
Dude, I don't know if it's like kids or I don't know. Parents do not know how to parent their kids, and it saddens me.
Dude, I hope my priest does watch the channel.
Like
That would be awesome.
I was checking out a couple with their daughter, with their like 9-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Man, if I spoke to my parents like she spoke to hers, holy crap, would I be getting a good spanking when I got home.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, dude, that's not cool.
Yeah. Yep. That is how it is.
I mean, granted, I've spoken to specifically my dad and worse, and I've always apologized for it because it doesn't feel good. I'm just like, dude,
Right.
like at that age, man, I was not talking back.
It's so wild because it's like I look at like my mom who was abandoned by her dad, and it's like my dad who lost his mom when he was young. What's up, sweetheart? Mom said
parents
only
don't-
30 minutes. You go ask your mother, and if she approves, then sure. But like I'm going off of what requirements she said.
Yeah, parents don't know how to parent. That's I'm not a parent, and I know how to parent.
It's complex, right? Because it's like any parent will tell you, like at the end of the day, like you want the best, or for the most part. But there are days where you're just tired, right? Like it's like it's not like this is an easy, job that it's like, oh yeah, of course, So it's like, I think it's like the question ends up being is it out of malice or is it just out of ignorance that they just don't know any better, or like they don't know how. My mom didn't have that example. She used it as a way of like this knowing what she didn't want, as opposed to like I don't know because like like one of the things I'll impart a lesson to my girls is like if he treats his mom bad, he's not going to treat you well. Like these are telltale signs, right? So it's like if you watch for this,
Mom or sister.
Exactly.
If he doesn't treat the women in his life well, then he's not going to treat you well.
Right.
And that's just my experience. I mean,
There he is.
my parents taught us to basically.
Oh, I don't know. Like y'all keep taking my chargers. Oh, dude, like it's a problem.
They
Like
do, Iceman. Sometimes they do need a good smack.
Oh, I'm all about smacks. Like, I
What if he
think
doesn't have any women
spare
in
the
his
rod,
life?
spare the rod, spoil the child, man. Like,
What if he doesn't have any women in his life?
oh man. So that's like, then
That's
you
a tough
can't use
one.
that as a test, right? Like, it's
Right.
does he
you'd have to
teach?
come
Does
up with
he?
a different
How does
test.
he treat waitresses? You know, it's like, how is his
How does-
overall
how does-
demeanor?
How does he treat waitresses, female
But
cashiers?
then
like,
you would have to look at other kind of things, right? Like,
yeah.
especially because
But
like,
even
if he
then,
wouldn't
that
have
could
any
be-
women in
even
his
then-
life, like most likely that
even
means
then-
his mom is probably passed. I would have, hopefully she didn't abandon him.
The kids, I mean, and the parents too. Sometimes, I mean, I'm good with both, Iceman. I'm good with both. That happened to me. Was it a couple of days ago?
Yeah,
I wanted to
how does he
smack her.
generally treat people? Because
yeah.
and then also, and not that I would like encourage people to like necessarily like stay in the same hotel room before they're married, but it's like, how well do they like? You should probably kind of. There's a couple of really kind of things that kind of reveal somebody, like traveling. What kind of stress? How do they act under stress?
Living with them.
I wouldn't encourage anybody to live with anybody until they're married. Because playing house is not actually like you can play house all day long, but it's not anywhere near the same when you're like, okay, yeah, we're locked and committed. Because what playing house does is it benefits the man 100% of the time. Like, it doesn't legally and all kinds of. There's so many problems that arise for women. The greatest trick that men pulled was just like, oh, it's just a piece of paper. Like, women, if you just spend like half a day on like Dave Ramsey's feed, like, it's tragedy after tragedy after tragedy.
Yeah.
Nothing official has been yet announced, Omar. We're still tracking it at roughly about 6 weeks out. Could be maybe push. It could be 8 weeks out. But that's what they're wholly focusing on. And the positive side, and this isn't, so like, this is a separation. So like Brian, the developer, is, chiming in, is that the positive side is that the quiet means they're hyper focused, which is what we want. If they were talking about every little thing, then it's like, well, y'all need to probably, get this thing done. So we should be getting, some more information soon. But ultimately, I would say that it's not August unless they want to open it up to maybe a select few and kind of step it out. But when multiplayer is introduced, it's also going to have other content that we know they're adding into it. And so it's going to get a lot more eyeballs. So you're going to see some kind of marketing push behind it. And then, so they want to be ready for that, because that's going to be the best time, for them to, just really kind of bring in, because like at least the one outside of people who don't want multiplayer, the vast majority of people who comment about multiplayer are like, oh, I'll jump in the game as soon as the multiplayer gets added. Like, cool.
Right.
Cool.
We could said, if he treats female waitresses better than others, isn't he sexist? Not necessarily. There's a difference between being sexist and like, so if he was sexist, right, he treats women better. He treats female waitresses better than the male waitresses. Well, does he treat the male waiters worse, as in like in a bad way, or is it in a neutral fashion? Right, like for example, if you're a female waitress, like she's taking the plates off the table, do you hand them do you help her with the plates?
So
women are generally weaker than men.
Yeah, I want to unpack one thing about that though, because it's almost to a degree where it's like there are perks to both genders, but those perks don't necessarily cross over, right? Like, like, so for example, like if I was a female streamer and attractive, there would be a perk to that in terms of doing this as full time. There's a lot of disadvantages to that, right? Because like literally people would be like, oh, the only reason somebody's there is because she's hot, yada yada yada, and or then you extrapolate that over time, then you have to deal with the fallout of like, oh man, you've aged. Well, no crap, we all have aged. It's like, we all age, right? It's like that's the goal, right? Like that just means you're good at surviving. But like society tends to unfortunately value women, especially in an entertainment sector. It's like, she better be pretty. Like, it's like we want to look at something nice on the eyes.
Listen, people, no matter who you are, man or woman, you want to look at beautiful people.
Oh, that's facts. I mean, it's Hollywood. Like,
Beautiful
that's,
people
you
sell
want to go to your
things.
movie,
Beautiful
you want to
people.
see, like, you know, oh, cool.
When you go to see your movie, you want to see the villain as being this deformed, wretched man, right? And you want to see the protagonist as like this either
Curse Brian
ripped-
for not being an attractive female streamer. Yes,
as
exactly.
like- yeah. And you want to see the protagonist as either a hot woman or a really ripped ass dude, right? Like you want to see like a Jack Reacher type, or like
And there's something to be said about like
right?
kind of having an ideal, you know, and be like, all right, we're gonna add this, you know, another ring slot.
So, but like, even women want to look at hot women.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it's fascinating.
that's been shown. Like, it's, you know, it's like, okay,
Like good-looking people like to be looked at, or are people like to look at good-looking people, no matter who you are, or what sex you are, or whatever you are. So.
and and speaking of, for those of you who've just kind of joined us, we are doing a game giveaway. If you'd like to have the chance to get a copy of this game for free, be sure to follow over on Twitch and then use the Wicked command there. So to get over there, you can always use the command purple if you don't know the link, and the bot should feed you the link. Or if you want to go and support the stream for free, you can also do the command green, and you can go watch over there as well, because apparently they like that.
Espen says, I don't spend money to look at ugly. I have myself.
Oh. Sarah, a moment. But yeah, like I'm back to kind of AI. It's like I'm really not concerned. And there are things to be, you know, like, well, how are we going to handle that transition? Because there have been plenty of times in history where we've had whole on transitions of things. And it's like, okay, so we can hopefully work to manage that.
Basically, in the current iteration of AI, which is even like still a misnomer, but regardless, like it's just a giant pattern recognition machine. So if your work, whatever it may be, is extremely formulaic, you're in trouble, right? But if it's not, you're more or less safeguarded.
Yeah.
To a degree, until it becomes more advanced. But
it's interesting because it's like,
what happens?
We're talking about like the benefits that it's given me as an experienced software engineer. The problem we have is like, well, how do we train up? Because like it feels like the new gen of programmers does not know how to code. They have to use AI to do the thing, and they don't know why something is the way it is. So it's like, basically, it seems like right now our process is like, hey, juniors, you don't get AI tools. Like you gotta kind of learn. You gotta make sure you understand all the whys, hows, and whatnots. And then once you do, then AI is just going to make you like extremely productive.
Yeah, I mean, you got to learn how to do this stuff first before you ask someone else to do it for you.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that people have highlighted. It's like, yeah, it's maybe they haven't, you know, they haven't really learned.
Well, you have the issue with a bunch of people using, especially ChatGPT, right, to do their college work for them.
Yeah.
Like it's an epidemic.
Well, and then it's like, what are you paying that school for? Like, especially if you don't end up coming out of it with any comprehension.
Yeah, you're just, well, at the same time, you're just paying for a bunch of debt and like a piece of paper that shows that says you did stuff, but you actually didn't do anything. So it's like it's a useless piece of paper.
Very. All right, so now I am just on the hunt for a axe.
I'm so glad I went to college without, like, before it was the thing.
Yeah. Well, the question ends up being is like, is that something we're gonna need over the life, you know, in the long run?
What?
university? Like, what's the what is going to be the role of the university outside of like trapping generations of human beings and
I
debt
think
that's unescapable debt?
So there are a couple things that I don't think AI can really replace. Like, for example, doctors. Like, I get it. Like, oh, AI is replacing doctors. Well, kind of, right? AI is basically being treated as a tool by doctors, and like doctors second, or they should at least like check, make sure the AI is like doing its thing properly. So
knock out the, oh, wait 1 second. Within our walls. All right. Don't think I'm strong enough yet.
ChatGPT is going to impact so much the reasoning and logical ability of kids. Yeah, and I was actually watching an author podcast discussing the new ChatGPT, which apparently is not good.
The GPT-5 was like so underwhelming. You had Sam Altman talking about like, oh man, it's scary, and then it's like comes out and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
like oh wow.
Like I asked Claude to like look up recent reviews of ChatGPT 5, and it's just like, yeah, it's not impressive. I'm just like, yeah, duh. But like the issue is that, so the issue with AI is that general, like, it's still relying on 1940s hardware to do its thing.
Oh,
Right.
he got me.
Like computer technology has not changed significantly in the past like 70 years.
Generally when I get ready to wrap up this stream, Iceman, is when we'll roll on the giveaway. Let me see how many entries we got currently.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, I got 5 entries. So right now, Scribble, Zax, Iceman, James, and Brother. So right now, odds are in y'all's favor. Uh-oh, what the hell did I do? Did it? Oh, crying out loud. All right, y'all re-enter. I'm so sorry. The refresh button that they have on this thing means not actually like, oh, just
The Grok anime girl? Goon Queen. She's not a Goon Queen. That's not even.
What's Goon Queen?
You know what
I mean,
gooning is?
Is that the like porn people? Like they like the porn?
Like it's like people who like masturbate to like stuff that's like gaming and whatnot.
All right.
It's basically like what I understand, it's basically the same thing as like black people use the N-word. Like it was originally used as a derogatory sense, and then they kind of
they're trying to own it.
Yeah, which, to be fair, doesn't work. But oh, I know. The giveaway is at the end, Quincy. Oh, how do you enter it?
Oh, over on Twitch chat, type in command wicked, which is the exclamation mark when you hear command. To get over there, if you're not over there, you can do command purple or command, Twitch. Same thing goes for the green platform as well.
I was gonna say something and I forgot.
There you go. Like I'm still playing this guy. Oh, come on! These wolves things are so painful now.
Are you? Oh no, you're not playing with other people. Never mind. I was like,
no, it's not multiple. Dude, oh man,
whoa.
how freaking kick ass would it be if it was like, yeah. Hey, playing a special build.
I just saw that wolf destroy your face.
Yeah, we're playing it on the hardest difficulty right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right. And then, but yeah.
Prepare.
What's up, Wes? How you doing, bud? Oh, all right. Yeah, if someone wouldn't mind, if you get the chance, test out over on YouTube that the commands are in fact working.
Was it exclamation point?
Exclamation, and then it's like you can type in the colors like purple or green, or you can type in the actual name of the platform. Dude, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
There we go.
Did it work? All
Yeah,
right.
it took a little minute. Took a minute, but it worked.
They're all back. Oh, this is brutal.
Zass is asking how do difficulties work in No Rest.
Let me see if I can kind of highlight it. Like basically, it just increases overall life right now. I hate how they can tackle. I wish there's like a way I could kind of rip again, dude. Man, these guys suck. Or I do, one of the two. Yeah, I feel so dependent on, like, if I've got enough focus, then I feel like I'm in fairly good shape. Oh, I can teleport to other whispers. What the hell am I doing? All right. The over on yeah, like you would go over to Twitter. The reason it ended up being is because we were spending copious amounts of time trying to actually give the code away or gift the copy. And what ended up being, because it was like, okay, let me because we can't private message over here on YouTube. So, but on Twitch, I have that ability. And I ended up like, I was kind of messing around with Nightbot and I did the giveaway and we were on Twitch and I was like, oh, because we had been doing it on YouTube. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I can just straight up message you. And then I forgot that I had that ability over here. So I was like, I'm going to keep it over there. I was trying to see if I could do it over on Kick, to see if they had the both private messages, but also because I get paid for everybody who's watching on that platform, which is insane to me.
How long do streams usually last on Fridays?
Oh, okay. So this is a random stream. Generally, I haven't been streaming on Fridays. But roughly, I would, you could anticipate 2 hours. What's up, Mark? Let's go. Yeah, let's keep frying these guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be live bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna play some more Final Fantasy 11, and then Julie said I could play some more video games. So tomorrow I'm gonna also jump back into the New World season. Like I said, I'm excited. I don't know what they're sending me. I won't be able to open it until the 21st of September, but I'm excited for I've been looking forward to season 10.
Oh, New World is the box. Okay, I thought it was No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh, dude, no. I haven't got anything about like any kind of thing on September 21st. Now this New World, but yeah, I was like, I haven't played any of the Capture the Flag stuff in New World, and I was like, oh, I'll go check it out.
I've been watching Jayadi's stuff about it.
Yeah.
Seems there were leaks. Like
the leaks, yeah, with
cap?
the vampires and werewolves, and then the Nightingale or whatever they're calling that new zone, which is gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Level cap could be going up to 70. Honestly, like the thing is, like, it's the weakness of the theme park model. Like, Wicked is more a sandbox. If people actually start to break it down in terms of what he's kind of going for, which is awesome. But the theme park model requires that something always to chase as opposed to something to invest in, and that difference ends up being where it's like, because there also isn't a subscription to New World, it saves the money when I'm not playing because I'm not using up resources on the server, and then they make content and you come back and check it out, and it's like bada bing bada boom, and then it's like, yeah, maybe
New World has established itself as like a seasonal sort of.
Yeah, it's a seasonal game. You check in on it.
Not like what they mean by like their seasons, but like in terms of like
kind of a yearly big content drop that players can kind of jump in. And so anybody who played New World of Turnham and hasn't played since like October or November last year, well, they'll come back and there's gonna be a ton of stuff for them. Gonna be a ton of stuff. So it's like, oh man, as opposed to like if they were somebody who was like, just kind of waiting throughout the entire year, it's like, yeah. So I was like, I just haven't had in my mind, kind of a big reason to like, there's nothing for me to chase because it's more theme park than sandbox. They do have sandbox elements, but I'm like, I have enough money. Like I can buy the things that I want to buy and I have some cool gear. Like, so like at the end of the day, I'm just like, all right, I'm looking for a reason to play. And so the new Capture the Flag stuff, I was like, oh man, like they did it in preview and I was like, I'm not going to rearrange my schedule for a preview thing, but now it's in, Iceman, I'm sorry, dude. So if you want an ad-free experience, just it's green. The bot should have the kind of a thing that's like there are greener pastures where ads aren't gonna get in your way.
YouTube, right? YouTube doesn't have any ads.
YouTube did. Let me check because YouTube has been turning them on.
Yeah, I was gonna say YouTube. You turned them off at one point.
I keep turning. Oh yeah, it's back on. Let me turn back that down. Okay.
Rip.
So yeah, it's like.
Because YouTube, you can just.
I honestly, I do wonder if there's a time limit on that because like the fact that for whatever reason it's on again.
Could it be an update like a YouTube
I would guarantee you
thing?
that there's updates, etc. But like. It's interesting because now.
No, I mean like, in terms of like it reset because there was a YouTube update.
Oh yeah,
right. Not because there's a time limit, but just because YouTube updated. So therefore.
Yeah, that would be my guess as to what happened. That or my kids were messing around with the computer.
Constantly updates. YouTube. YouTube
all right, welcome back. Welcome back, Iceman. Sorry about the. We were saying I was saying there's greener pastures where you don't have to worry about ads. But also, then Yammer reminded me to check because YouTube had turned back on the mid rolls. So I was able to go and turn those off. I'm glad I have that option. Twitch, they punished me too hard. Honestly, I wonder if YouTube is like. Sometimes I wonder. It's like, huh? I wonder where
YouTube. The ads are on by default.
Right.
And it'll pester you to put in an ad, and you just have to be like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah, they do keep popping up with that.
But I mean, YouTube, I think, is the superior experience. Although I haven't spent a lot of time on Kick, so I can't speak for that.
From a streaming perspective, like I think Purple has the best tools. YouTube has the biggest community, and then Green has the best incentives.
Yeah, it's got the best money, right?
It's insane. Like why? Like even at my size. Well, the nice thing is like Llama, pointed out, like being that I've already, I'm Twitch partnered, I'm YouTube, I'm a YouTube partner, but that's not as big a deal. But I'm not yet YouTube verified because that's something that happens when you hit 100K.
Yeah.
Which honestly sounds pretty freaking exciting. Like one day.
It'll happen. I mean, it's slow growth.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
also not like a big like.
There's no way I can.
You don't cover things. You don't generally cover things that are extensively in the zeitgeist.
Oh yeah. I don't find a lot of joy in that. That's why I'm always usually amused when people are like, "Oh, you're only talking about this because it's popular." It's like, actually, I've been talking about it. It just became popular, and then YouTube sent you here. It's like, because right now, like obviously, yeah, people are just like, "Oh, all right, well, just let me know when the new no rest stuff is out." It's like, well, we'll do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I honestly, like, I don't know how people feign interest in the topic of the day or, in this regard. It's like, I was interested, like, I was thinking of, like, making a video on Pirate, but I was like...
Not all of them do feign interest. Some of them actually are interested in the topic of the day.
It's not that, again, it's not that they... I'm sorry, feigns the wrong term then. It's that it is to constantly be plugged into that zeitgeist, it is a energy vacuum. Like it will
Yeah.
Like you gotta
it's
be
also-
somebody who's got a lot of stamina, because at some point, like, you know, you're like, wait, all right, what do we do?
I mean, those
It's
people
always
generally,
that.
those people also generally post multiple videos a day, which
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered. And most people can't be bothered. It's better to have evergreen content than it is to.
Yeah. Hey, babe. 5-minute break? Yeah. All right. Guys, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Where's the?
And everyone's gone.
Well, that's the nature of it. All right, cool. All right, let's continue on. Here, it gets draining. How's it going? Oh, multiplayer. What happened to it? It's on the way. So they're working on finishing up and making sure that everything works about it. Because, like, again, like I can't express enough. Like, the best thing that for the game is that when it does drop, that people are like, yeah, this is great. I do wonder though, because like it's from my experience that whenever like multiplayer is it generally like harder to do. So it's like, oh man, I don't have the range on that spell. Playing Binding of Isaac. That's a game I've never played. What is I added it to my wish list. I haven't picked it up. Like on the last stream, last Saturday, everybody's talking and praising Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, like Origin or whatever. Like that is the Souls-like Final Fantasy. And I was like, that sounds awesome. But I went and looked at the price and it's still full price. I was like, okay. Or whatever.
What's the price? 70, 80?
It was like 60 or 70 bucks. I looked on Xbox. It's not Xbox Play Anywhere, which was disappointing. I think it was cheaper on Steam. I think. Dude, I'm so looking forward to the job system when they introduce it here. That's gonna make it so much more enjoyable to experience different weapons. Because what I do, and this is just like, I can't escape it. Like I'm like, there's just basically I only fill in 2 to 3 stats. So it's like and it's like a little bit of health. Like maybe I'll do a little bit of that here, and then it's like focus. You know, it's like, so on this build I'm doing 4 stats. On my other builds it's like 3, just 3 stats. Nick has it for 50 bucks. Okay. I was just sitting here waiting for it to go on sale because that's what chat was telling me last week on the Saturday morning stream. They were like, oh, it regularly goes on sale. I was like, cool. Then I'll just wait till the next time it goes on sale. Like this game, No Rest just came off of a Steam sale. So it was having a little Steam sale. Yeah, see, Chili says wait for the sale. Like, yeah. Easy breezy, beautiful. Not like I don't have enough to play. It's like I have Berserker and I have that installed. I haven't played it. Oh man, dude.
You have Elden Ring. You still
Elden Ring. I haven't beaten Elden Ring yet. I love Elden. Like I was having such a good time with it. What I need, guys, is like I need a clone to go to work for me, so then I can just like stream and play games, and my clone goes and makes money.
I mean, you don't just need that. You need to like mind meld with the clone so that you know, like, so that you. Oh,
so it's not like a multiplicity situation where they just keep getting dumber and dumber.
No, where it's like they do something and then you know what they've done and you remember experiencing that what they've done.
Oh, dude, that'd be wild. Yeah. I think somebody earlier was shocked that I have 6 kids. I don't know where that. I don't remember that coming up, and I saw that comment and I meant to call back to it. So if you're if anybody was the person that said that,
nerds being incels.
What's up?
It said so much for nerds being incels.
I don't know. I've always was motivated by games because I wanted to make games. In fact, I've been working on my game. I've been working on it for over like a year and a half now. And what I decided to do, because like there's just so much that goes into it. I was like, well, I know how to make apps. What if I just made an app that was at the core of the RPG Souls roguelike system that I've designed? So I've been working on that, and it's been a fun project. I'm working on just simulating combat right now because it's all about death and rebirth. And so I was like, all right, let's go.
Eduardo wants to know, like, he knows they're working on multiplayer. Do we know anything else other than they're working on it?
Oh, yeah, it's the big, it's kind of the big next milestone. And after multiplayer, you can kind of expect to see you know, basically a new roadmap coming out, but there should be more content also coming with the multiplayer update as well, like as they kind of hinted at. So it's just going to take a little bit.
Oh, it's a boss. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like he's got like a phase where he'll run off.
Yeah.
His when you fight him for real, then it's like he is kind of a badass.
Mycopunk is what's with gaming's obsession with mushrooms?
I think probably a lot of gaming was inspired by the druggies, you know.
Maybe, I don't know. Back from the ads. Iceman, come to YouTube, no ads or Kick.
Yeah.
If you're
Welcome
having
back.
ads issues.
I appreciate you watching. I'm
Or
like,
you
because
can use
ads
the,
do generate a little revenue.
Or you can do use your Prime subscription on him.
Yeah, Prime. Those Bezos bucks are very nice.
You can use your Prime subscription on him. That works too. It's like $1.50, I think. Per
I
sub.
get $2.50. I thought.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've heard it's not. But giveaway. I mean, that's fair.
I mean, you've already entered into the giveaway. Like you can. There's no law that you can't have. Like, just,
I mean, you can have two windows open.
you just tab,
Right.
mute the tab, and
Unless you have
whatnot.
like unless you have a browser from like 1995. And even then, like they had multiple tabs. I think.
We believe, if we remember correctly.
If I recall correctly.
Dude, I'm leveling up so fast, which is great. That's exactly what I anticipated. Oh, you're on your phone. That makes so much more sense. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. That's fair. Okay, stay on Twitch. Dude, that's one thing I think YouTube is better at is the phone app. I've heard so much complaining about the Twitch app on the phone that it's just like, guys, get your shit together.
Love it. Oh, and like it's boggles my mind. So like if I was going to gift out members or whatever on the YouTube side, I can't do it from my dashboard. I have to either pop out the chat as a special function, then I can do it, or I have to go to like the page and like actively.
No, I'm talking
pull it
about
up.
the phone app. I'm talking about it on the phone.
Oh, I haven't. I need to check.
Like the Twitch phone app is not great.
I need to think about that.
At least I don't think it's that good.
Oh,
I've
and you
heard a lot of
can't get
complaints about it.
drops either. So that's the thing. Like, you know, the whole drops aspect is very nice as a content creator. Like whenever there's like drops, like you just get so many lurkers, and the beauty of a lurker is like people like seeing numbers. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, there's 100 people here. It's like, well, maybe there's like really 20 people, but like, it's like, oh, that helps, you know, helps out dramatically. And drops are a great system for that as a content creator. Like that's where it's like, you know, like we were talking earlier, it's like if to be full time in my mind is like you have to be tapped into the zeitgeist. And it's like for me, I like to be able to not to be tapped into the zeitgeist because it's more peaceful that way. But like in terms of games, like the zeitgeist would be literally who's got drops, because that's you know, that's that discoverability you just can't sleep on. I'm interested in Soulframe. I know somebody who, you know, was trying to hook me up with their key and it didn't work out or something.
Apparently
like
it's better now, but I don't know. I'm not sold.
That charge, you did it twice. Oh, 3 times. Jeez Louise. Get away from me. I'm trying to heal. Loading his arrow.
Oh, this boss? Okay.
Oh, for crying out loud, he got me. Oh, with the shoulder charge. Oh, so there are things I do know, and it's not, and I'm not able to share, and I know that sucks, but good things are happening.
About what?
About no rest.
No.
Yeah, so it's like there's some really cool things happening. It's just a function of time. So like what I can share, because like again, nothing official has been shared with me in terms of dates, but multiplayer's next.
You don't get paid by them, right?
No,
Like,
I don't.
No. I didn't think so.
Well, like, and this is where it gets into the like the fact that they come and I get paid in exposure for sure. Like it's like, and you know, Thomas is more than willing, and he's like, I'll come on your show anytime. It's like, well, like I try to kind of like, you know, kind of balance that, and for sure, like I would always, but I think it's important that people know that, like, yeah, the exposure is they've added me and a couple other creators onto their, you know, their YouTube channel page as a thing. It's like it's a great privilege and honor. Like I'll be always committed to being honest and you know, tell you guys everything I can first and foremost. But I love the games. I think the developers are honest people and they're working hard. You know, like and then I think they get a bad rap because, you know, have how the internet works. And it's like, all right, I don't think that's fair. So I'll try to correct the record whenever necessary. But yeah, like, so in terms of the, like, you know, just like, that's why, like, originally, like, there's other things being worked on in tandem. So the multiplayer update, we know won't have PvP. Like, there's been lots of stuff already, pretty much kind of shared on it. I think everybody's just like, all right, when it's ready, let's roll it out. And I'm estimating it being 6 to 8 weeks from pretty much now. So that puts us sometime in September, maybe October at the latest. If it's like out in November, it pretty much means that there was a real big issue that they felt like it couldn't happen. I don't think they're going to November. I think that's right now it's their absolute sole focus. The Alti, thanks so much for hitting that follow over here on purple. The wolves. I wonder if I can take out the wolves now. Maybe some upgrades. Maybe I can upgrade some stuff and then create a new realm. Do this again. Rinse and repeat. One day you'll play Wicked? Yeah, 1 second.
Ryan's working his magic.
Let's see here. All right, 1 second, guys. Go. Actually, I can check this as well. All right. All right, Iceman, check your DMs. I just sent you a copy. Congrats. We'll still do the giveaway for those who are entered, but you've hit enough ads. You've been so talkative. I appreciate you. Enjoy your copy of No Rest for the Wicked. So, not someday, hopefully tonight. All right. Well, hello. What's up, builds, man? Oh, type into chat exclamation mark, AK command WB. Do it and watch the magic happen. We got you. I got you a command, dude. We're gonna get your channel to 1,000 subs. Haven't heard him. Maybe he's in shock. There he is. There he is. There we go. What's up, dude?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
It's been a while.
Yeah, dude. Oh gosh, we've been getting back into the back to school stuff, so I was like, I don't know how this is gonna impact me. And it's like, yeah, it turns out pretty dang busy. I was like, I took today off, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit back and, and
I gotta get back. I gotta get ready for the academic year too.
Yeah, are you going back to school?
I work with the university. So.
Okay, that makes sense. No, yeah, in a different sense, but yeah, cool. Well, that makes sense.
What did you want me to type?
It should be command WB, so exclamation mark, and then like W for wicked, B for build. I believe that's the command that I created for you.
Check. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong.
Oh yeah, you just type in exclamation mark. You don't have to type exclamation mark command.
Oh, okay.
There, see, Yamron did it. Let's see if the bot does what it's supposed to. Boom,
Boom,
boom. There it is.
Right.
There it is. Guys, Wicked Builds putting out some awesome stuff that you absolutely got to check out. So that's his link. Go check out his channel. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and helping support him to get to 1,000 subscribers. Would be wonderful. Anyway, how you been?
I haven't posted much.
Oh, there's not a lot to post right now, and that's the thing. Like, I appreciate that because it can be so much less. Like, I gotta find something to talk about, and then you end up running the risk of being sensational, in that regard. So it's just like, all right, let's just play.
Yeah, people just keep asking. They're like, "Oh, when are you posting another build?" I'm like, "Dude, I posted like 25 builds in less than a month."
Yeah, dude, that was insane. By the way, like, tip of the hat.
I had too much time on my head. It was my time off, so it was just like, it gives me to keep my mind busy. It was kind of like problem solving for me.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, I posted everything. At this point, whatever I post, it's just gonna be like an Endgame build using the OP builds. And I'm like, it's not a build anymore, and I'm not gonna do it for the views. I wanted to give something back to the community.
I find it as a sign of respect when a creator's like, yeah, we're just okay. Yeah, there's nothing to really talk about that I'm interested in, that the community's interested in. I'll just wait. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'll wait to see what the co-op is going to be like, and then if we're gonna have like a surge of new players coming in,
there should be a surge of new players. And what probably might benefit in that when that happens is there'll be a lot of complementary things. So you could kind of think of like how certain builds complement in a 4-person group, So just as a thought.
Yeah, I mean, the builds that I made sure it's not dependent on these like items and things that I know for sure it's gonna get nerfed to the ground. So
yeah,
it's just gonna work. It's still gonna work.
That's good.
People look.
Oh yeah, the thing is, it's gonna change. That's one of the things that I've been working on some of my guides, which aren't ready yet. It's just like, oh, by the way, like, if you're watching this in 2026 or 2027, check the top link. I gotta just remember, it's like, check the top link for my up-to-date my most up-to-date video, because like my controller guides for like Endwalker, they still get so much traction because, and honestly, there wasn't that many changes with the new level, and I'm like, all right, like, I don't think it's really flattering the number of people who come and say, man, they wish I was still making these guides, but I'm like, I made them for the new jobs, but the sheer amount of work that I don't think people truly comprehended just how much time that was. And originally there weren't that many jobs, so it wasn't as difficult, but then they kept adding jobs, and then every expansion just became like, oh my gosh, I'm not having fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say it basically becomes like not so much exponential, but just becomes
The key
more work.
isn't keying. Hold on. All right, let me give you this one then. Maybe I messed up and copied the wrong one. All right, try this. Oh wait. There we go. Nice one. Whisper. All right. Try that key.
Also, too, you have to think about it like the amount of changes that occur with those jobs, right?
Flop! Floppy dogs! Dude, rocking 40 freaking 9 months. Thank you so much for that support from me and Julie. We really appreciate that. Put our member goal up. That puts us to 15. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Well, we'll do. All right. Thanks, man. How have you been, sir?
I've been okay,
Good.
if you're asking me.
I'm asking
just
whoever,
been-
but more or less flops. He says he's looking forward to checking out the game eventually. Eventually, yes. And hopefully with multiplayer, we get to team up. Oh.
I think my next video is probably going to be something like how to make a build. I want to
Oh,
teach
yeah.
people how to make their own builds.
Dude, you
Like,
were
how to
so
go about
helpful.
it.
Like
People
when you
don't
were
know how to
helping
make
me.
their own builds.
There's just things like there's just a lot that it helps for me just to have another voice. Like, hey, what do we like? Am I thinking about this right? Am I, like what's the? Jeez, I need to.
No, I mean like, I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's just weird to me that people don't know how to like not so much figure it out, but just like look at what people do and be like, okay, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't know. It's because I've just been doing it for so long. I don't know.
But coming to a new game, sometimes you don't have sort of like situational awareness. You don't know what everything does, what everybody like, where to look for what. It can be kind of intimidating at first to be like, well, what am I gonna put together? So it helps to give people like kind of sort of like a starter pack. Is like these are the important things you need to know, and now go make your own thing, right?
Well, and it's great to, like, again, like when we were working on my corpse smeared blade build the other day, like A, it was fun, but it was B, like we can kind of, it helps you in a way, just like it's the same thing with my wife. She'll put on somebody to body double like as she's like cleaning the house, just because it just makes life easy, just like it's the same thing. It's like all I'm doing mentally is body doubling at this point, because it's like, okay, yeah, like, is this crazy? Like, am I thinking about this? Have I thought through like the kind of style that I'm wanting to play, and things like that. Jeez.
Yeah, the other thing is the changes that are coming with the stat system just completely changing and everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if
How you don't want to invest
as a
that much
player,
time.
even, yeah,
Well, it's a lot. It's a
one-
lot of time invested, and so it's like, it's gonna like I get it, dude. Like, honestly, because I've shared this is like there's okay, I was like not moving for a second. There's like a part of me that like I really actually am hoping that with 14.8.0, not only hopefully am I actually at my weight loss goal, but the all right, there we go. Now I can hit him. But I'm really hoping they like really just overhaul the PvP in that game. It needs it. And for me, I'm like, I'm kind of willing to be like, Yoshi P, I'll come back and make controller guys. Like, it's like, well, I'll refresh it, but you got to give me something fun, because it's your combat system has grown stale, and it's like, even level sync could be enough for me to be excited. Where it's like, because I just hate how it works right now. No sub for a queue. Like, guys, like, just type in command wicked. I am not a full-time content creator. I appreciate the support. The vast majority of y'all's support goes to Jack, the editor, Because right now, like I think the YouTube is made like it's not insignificant, but like made $300. I pay Jack $500 a month, and I'd love to pay him $1,000. So like, no, I'm not no sub for keys, no none of that.
I've been playing a ton of Witchfire, to be honest.
Oh, I've heard things about it. Like so that's not like the fun name, regardless.
That
Oh,
game
okay,
is
yeah.
beautiful. It's so well built. Even in the state that it is right now, the difficulty curve and the way your character progression works is just so well made. I have really high hopes for it.
Okay.
But it is an FPS, so like
I like
some
FPSs,
people
yeah.
are just not.
Oh,
into it.
this one?
Jeez. This has got
Is
range.
this the one where... Wait. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Wish I could charge it. There it is. There it is. Yes, that's what I was wanting. That iCore.
Yeah, I've seen this one. It's like an FPS Dark Souls sort of thing, right?
It's not so Dark Soulsy as like you would expect it to. Like it does borrow some elements from Dark Souls, obviously, but it's really not. You don't need to parry. You don't need to dodge per se. It's just like a. You gotta play it. I wish they had a demo
I've
for
seen
it.
some
but they don't.
gameplay of it. It looks pretty good.
I thought it was like in
Dig the
beta or
aesthetic.
something. Like, let me pull up my Steam page.
Yeah,
real
it's in
quick.
early access right now.
Ah, that's because I was like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I
Is it
saw
on my-
someone
is it on my
play it
wish
like
list?
months ago, like a long time ago.
Fire, yeah, Witchfire. It's on my wish list. Early access
They've
game.
they've sold a ton of copies. I think it's like the top 16 right now in Steam charts or something. Like
Okay.
it's doing well.
Let me check my PayPal. How I buy games. Do I have money? Oh, I do. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go and just add that to my my cart. And PayPal pay. Oh, all right, added. Another game that I want to play, and hopefully I'll find time.
It's really easy to get into it and like get out. You don't have to invest
That's great.
a whole
That's great.
lot of time into it. So like,
Yeah.
and what I like about it, it does have a build system, but they also have this thing. It's called the Rosary, where you can pick different beads that have different stat effects to them.
How
So
Catholic.
you're kind of like when you take, yeah. Oh, it has a ton of like religious
Yeah.
undertext to it.
when any like if you're gonna deal with anything occult, like you can't like it's the shows that have that kind of mindset that don't have an element of religion, they never seem to make sense to me, right? Like it's like it was Supernatural. I'm glad they eventually brought in angels, but at first it's like, well, if there's just demons, like what's going on? It's like, come on. Like
Where's the rest of this?
why are they bad? You know, if it's like that's all that exists, it's like okay.
I mean, there's a well, never mind. I went it's a bit of a tangent, but never mind.
They just came out with a huge update when they added a whole bunch of stuff, and they do have the pedigree. I don't know if you ever played Painkiller back in the day or Bulletstorm. It's the same developer.
Bulletstorm. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Bulletstorm. Like Painkiller used to be this underappreciated gem of a game
Mhm.
back in like early 2000s that came out, and the console
Oh
time.
yeah,
And
that was still people
It was
can fly
beautiful.
though, right?
oh yeah, as long as you have a physical
why?
copy. I don't know if they ever did like a remaster.
Neither of those things worked, Iceman. What the hell? Hold on a second.
Nandale.
I wonder if they expired. Which I was like, if that's the case, then I'll just gift you. Like you'll have to friend me on Steam. Let's see here. I sent you the one that ends in I. I know I haven't used all of them. All right, let's try this one. And if this doesn't work, then we'll have to make sure you're friends with me. And if you want, like, if you're not friends with me, just like my Steam code is in the description of the YouTube video. Just FYI. I wish I could charge this attack. Ranged for the win.
Are you doing a hardcore run or what is it?
No, I'm not on hardcore. This character originally was hardcore, but I am on, like, if I go to the realms, I should be on the Path of the Unspoken. So the hardest difficulty currently in the game. Here we go. That's what I wanted. More I-core.
Have you shared any insider information with the community lately, or
everything that I can share, I have. But I haven't made it, like, there isn't any new information right now outside of the fact that they're working on it, you know, and I think my estimates are pretty accurate in terms of the timeline. So yeah.
I think no news is good news right now.
I was thinking like
They said they were
mid-September
both
maybe would that be
redeemed. I
accurate?
wonder if they ended up giving me like some duplicate keys, because there's like, unless somebody got into my,
Possibly.
We'll see. All right. Well, yeah, friend me on Steam. Let's just gift you a copy. I looked at my PayPal balance, actually has some money in it. Yay. Yeah, please add me on Steam. Let me gift you the copy. Let's get it out there. And then same thing will end up being with the giveaway. Like if we, you know, if the other keys that I have still don't work, then we'll you'll have to be, you know, Steam friend or whatever. Hey, thank you, Flups.
Bring back floppy dogs super chatted $5. Have you played this on the Steam Deck?
Yes.
I am
I
enjoying
tried playing
playing
it on the
games
Steam
on it
Deck.
over
One second,
my
one second,
PC
one second, one
recently.
second. The bot talks when it's super chatted. So I was like, yeah, so I played on it. I think it's fine. It's not the like in the most insane performance, but I'm honestly excited about the Xbox Rogue Ally to see how it plays then, you know? So that's just where I'm at.
I think the Rogue Ally is going to be a much better option.
Oh, I think so for sure. Oh yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, tomorrow morning stream, we're going back, you know, doing some more Final Fantasy 11 classic MMO stuff. And I've been keeping the VODs up on the MMO channel, being that, like, I was like, you know, like if you watch on, you know, the main channel or the MMO channel, but it's like, then I just make the VODs for just the MMO content because it's also like open on the other channel, like, you know, members only. Okay, so Iceman, in the YouTube description, you will see my Steam code. Enter that in, and we'll get friended. We'll get friendly. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see here. While we're working on gifting Iceman a copy of the game, let's also do the giveaway here on Twitch. If you guys want to be eligible, I hope some of these codes work. If they don't, then I'll have to gift it to you, which is fine. And in that case, you'll have to be friends on my Steam as well and in the same region. So if you're in a region that I can't gift to, sorry, nothing I can do about that. Let's see here. I have currently Voids, Scribble, Brother's Crib, Zasha, and Iceman. Which Iceman, I'm gonna pull you out because we're gonna just give you a copy of the game because I want to help you out. And I want to grow this community. What's up, Deza? Dude, life's been good. We got 4 kids in elementary, and one, 3 in elementary, 1 in middle, 1 in pre-K, and then 1 at home. So it's like we are right now in the thick of it. Oh, good. Is Flups over on? Did he type that in over on Twitch? Yes, good.
Can I
Sorry.
ask?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask away.
I want to ask you something. So they're all in private school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you get a discount for having multiple children in the same private school?
We do.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. I think right now with the 4 of them, we get like $1,000 off a month.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's something. That's
Oh,
pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. Absolutely.
now the question that everyone's really asking themselves: when's number 7? Lucky number 7.
I'd love to
lucky
have
number
I'd love to have number 7, but yeah, Julie and I
Also,
might
too, you're a Catholic. 7.
7. The as much as I'd like to go for that, like I do factor a couple things in, like my age. The Floppy with the Prime sub over here on Twitch. Thanks for that, bud. Let me increase the member count here. I'm gonna give everybody an ample opportunity. You can type in command purple if you're on red or green, and then make sure you have the link. The no, I'd like that, but I think essentially we're probably going to go with adoption if we're going to go to number 7 or beyond, because it's like yeah, like I'm not
Because
birthing
Julie's
any.
age, or
There's that factor as well, because it's like it gets harder, baby number 1 versus baby number 6, like a whole different experience,
how old is Julie?
She is 7 years younger than me. I just turned 44, so she just turned 37.
Okay, so she's my brother's age. Okay, yeah, it gets difficult.
Yeah,
Starts getting difficult.
Oh
at that
yeah,
point.
that's the real tragedy in a lot of like the current culture of like have kids later. It's like I would have loved to have kids in my early 20s. Yeah, I think that might have been ideal.
My brother might be, if everything goes well. He's going to get married, but his wife is going to be at a rather advanced age for children.
It's rough. It is what it is, man. All right, we got the Diresh in here as well. So I got 7 entries currently for the giveaway. We're gonna get Iceman. Let's see here. Has anybody friended me yet? And then Iceman, just let me know what your Steam incoming friend request name is, so that way I can make sure I get you added. Yeah, but I've been, and Steam Deck actually has become more and more important. I need to make sure it's charged up because I want to been playing Final Fantasy 11 on that a little bit.
My load times on Steam Deck with this game is really bad. I don't know if I have to do something with the settings, or is it like that for everybody?
I haven't felt like it. I don't know. Like, personally, I haven't felt that. You days it's on YouTube. I'm sorry, I don't understand, Iceman. Yeah, you go to YouTube. I think you can do. Let's see here. Does this work? Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So go to the YouTube stream, and in the description of this stream on YouTube, you will see my Steam friend code. So let's hit that up. All right, guys. Yeah. Let's. I got 7. So if you haven't gone in and entered into that yet, don't worry, there'll be more. We'll figure out what's going on with these codes, but let's pick a winner. And Zaz. Boom. Let's see here. We're going to try the codes first, Zaz, and see if they work. And if like I got 2 other codes I haven't used yet. And then if neither of these work, then we'll just go from there. So yay, he's here. Perfect. All right, let me DM you this, and then if you wouldn't mind going to see if it works, and if it doesn't work, just let me know, and then I will give you another code, and if that doesn't work, let me know, and then you have to friend me, and I'll just buy the game for you.
All right, Brian, it was nice catching your stream again. I gotta go take care of the dogs.
All right, man. Yeah.
Take it easy.
Let's see
All right,
here.
enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of your play.
You too, man. And it's good talking to you. And hopefully, you enjoy some Witchfire. And hopefully, yeah, we can check that out.
Yeah, I'll catch you when the multiplayer comes out for sure.
100%, dude. All right, man.
All right, see ya.
All right,
Thanks,
see ya.
bye.
All right. I don't see a friend yet from that name on Steam, just FYI. So we'll wait till that goes through. Let's see here. And it worked. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I wonder if that means this last one would work too. All right, we'll find out. Dude, thank you. I wonder if these other codes work. I wonder if maybe like the codes that I gave Iceman, maybe like it's a region thing or something. Well, I'll have to figure it out. Solving for X. Oh man, thank you so much. Sorry you had to sit through so many ads. Hopefully that was you know, not as horrible. Or you have Twitch Turbo or whatever it's called. Oh, it makes me happy because I was like, what the heck, man? What the hey? What the hey, dude? Yeah, no to ads. I do think that the timeline is limited. I don't know. I wonder. All questions, no answers. Holy crap, dude. Holy freaking crap. All right, so Flups just dropped. How many is that? 10 gifted tier 1 subs over here on Twitch. Hopefully, if you're watching on Twitch, you just got that. That puts our member goal up to 26 to 25. That means I owe you guys 5, and whoever hits it gets it, which is the winner here. Let me go ahead and gift out some subscribers. Gift to take number 3, gift a subscription. Let's see here. We'll do 5. That's what I owe. Bada bing, bada boom. And there it is. Boom, that's what I owe you. Thank you so much for hitting that that gifted milestone, man. I appreciate that so much. So there we go. All right, 26 to 25. Bada bing, bada boom. I guess I should probably, let's see here, make that now 1 of 25. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can get Iceman his copy. Iceman says, what's your name on Steam? Does it start with a D? It probably does. Probably does. Try to adjust this camera a little bit. Boom. Yeah, it's Del Monte. It's usually, yeah, Del Monte B. I don't mind people knowing that.
Can't get doxxed, Brian.
I give out my friend.
I'm just playing.
Hey, dude. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Oh, we got 2. Ah, ha, ha. There you are. Confirm. All right. I'm going to see if I can't just give you a copy now. Go to the store page. View page. And add to cart. This is a gift. Continue to gift options. Select the recipient. My new friend. Dude, it says you already own this item. Did one of the codes work? Are you sure one of those codes didn't work? Well, it's like, and not like I can give him a second copy. It literally won't let me. I think he entered it in, and maybe one of them worked. Oh, you're just trying to add me. Oh, okay. All right, at least the keys worked. Okay, cool. All right, well, we got one more key that we can give away, and we will do that maybe here in the coming week or something of that nature. Or maybe I'll just gift it to somebody who comments on the stream, on the VOD, etc. All right, cool. I was worried. I hope you enjoy No Rest for the Wicked, dude, and I really hope that everybody just is in, you know, whenever you sit down to play it, that it's fun. Hopefully I'll have some really good news to share here in the coming weeks. If there's news, I'll make some videos on it. If there's not, if I want to talk about something, I'll make a video about it. Otherwise, there's a couple of topics like I'm enjoying talking about, just watching just how the community is just absolutely mad at Final Fantasy 14, and I'm like, yeah, those comeuppance, those tables have been
First time.
It's like, oh, well, welcome guys, welcome.
Like,
oh, and
we've
it's
been
so
saying this
wild.
from a mile away.
It's so wild, man. It's absolutely insane. They're just tearing each other apart. Like even the most, you know, they're like, I'd rather see Final Fantasy 14 die than people like Lama Todd played on Kick. Like,
oh my
yeah,
God.
like they're saying horrible things, and it's just like, it's not directed at me. This is, you know, no offense, and I'm sorry that some people are having to go there. Like, all right,
need to chill.
like, you guys have really earned your a really nasty reputation, you know. And it's like, yeah, as long as you avoid talking to people, yeah, gaming can be pretty cool. All right. On that note, guys, I gotta go hammer some paint cans, which is not a, you know, metaphor or anything like that. Metaphor, double entendre.
Oh, sure it isn't.
No, it's like we had the whole house painted, so we had all this extra paint, you know, which is cool. And so we were just trying to store it, and so Julie got these special cans to store the paint, so we can, you know, do touch-ups and things like that. Euphemism.
Right.
Euphemism.
Euphemism.
Euphemism. I was like, euthanasia? Like, what?
No, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all right. But no, Flups, thank you so much for that freaking incredible support. Thanks for coming just by and hanging out on the stream. I'm going to be, you know, early tomorrow, as I've been doing on my Saturdays, because it's pretty quiet. Nobody needs me, which is nice. And then there will be another stream later that day, and it might be more in the afternoon. I'll adjust the schedule as needed. So thanks guys so much for being here. I wish you guys all the best. If I don't talk to you about No Rest for the Wicked here for a little bit, just note that as soon as there's information to share, I will be, you know, hooking you guys up. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good year. I still think 2026 most likely, but outside of that, guys, I wrap it up. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the morning, maybe. We'll see.